The Metropolitan Police is the oldest and by far the largest police force in the United Kingdom. 50,000 people, 30,000 police officers, police staff and volunteers all come together to make this the organisation that it is today. Our job is to keep London safe, and we also lead nationally and internationally for counter-terrorism policing. So the Met has a huge breadth of responsibilities.
Leading for London was an 18-month programme designed to be attended by 10,000 leaders from across the MPS. The programme was heavily targeted at those leaders performing frontline operational roles and making the programme as accessible for them as possible. I think the most fundamental objective of Leading for London was to develop engaged, empowered and accountable leaders across the organisation. Choosing EY and Lane4 brought to us a blend of experience in strategic change and inclusive leadership, coupled with much more subject matter experience around behavioural change. I think it started with just such clear direction and top-down support, right from the Commissioner and through the executive layer. There were workshops, work-based style profiling, 360-degree feedback. It really embraced coaching in a way that the organisation hasn't, I think, for the first time. One of the key design principles was to bring different groups together and giving those people the space and opportunity to connect and work together.
The bit I really enjoyed was the first session, when the senior officers actually admitted that, they'd struggled or there'd been issues, and I think that was the first time I've ever seen people being really open.
The big change that the Met has seen in terms of the leadership style that we're encouraged to adopt, which is by being kind to our staff, recognising the challenges that they face and supporting them to be the best people that they can be.
The best part for me was the 4D
clarity. Yeah, that's good.
So good, because it gives you a perspective and finding that way of, okay, we can negotiate this, we can find a way to work together.
So this is the first time I've actually felt quite happy in my role. The inspiration has come from my leaders, and I'm so much more passionate about what I do.
I think Leading for London has just empowered people to the point that they feel that actually I can do something different here. I can feel empowered to make a change.
I think some of the core achievements of the Leading for London programme have really centred on what it actually means in practice to operate as an engaged, accountable and empowered leader. In total, we delivered over 1,000 workshops to leaders across the organisation. We've also now got our own coaching and facilitation capability.
The Met can be a really, really tough place to work, and the strain on our people can be immense. Leading for London has absolutely been at the heart of us creating an environment where the Met really can be fit for the future. I see an organisation more comfortable talking about difference, being more collaborative in how we work, and I see leaders looking out for each other. The legacy of this programme will be even better performance across the Met to make this organisation and our city as safe as it possibly can be.